What is up, guys? We are going to do something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and that is put the CSL carbon fiber intake on my M3. We're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing. In this box, it's got all the equipment needed to do it. And in this box, there's probably some more equipment, but definitely the airbox. And we're also going to try out the Supernova little tree. I saw it at the store today and I thought, why not?
Smells like laundry detergent.
Well, that's not bad.
And candy. Tide Pods.
That's pretty accurate. I smell Tide Pods, candy, and laundry detergent. It kind of smells
Body
like
wash.
whatever cologne that Jeff wears.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Jeff.
Familiar.
Jeff, if you watch this,
Super Jeff.
this smells like you. Put it in your car. On to the next item. We'll go ahead and open this up. So in this box, we have bubble wrap. This looks like a sensor. I think this has to do with like the air recirculation stuff.
Okay.
There's more of that stuff here. Bunch of hose clamps. These are the little, what are these called? Boots? Silicone boots?
Yeah.
I don't know what this
They
is.
make horns.
I'm sure it's like a sensor. Yep.
And take air temperature.
Probably. And I'm pretty sure this is filter.
We got intake mount, air filter, crankcase vent hose, yep, and an intake temperature sensor.
There we go. So here is the
Cool.
big old air filter for it.
Wow.
Be right back! Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and let in our buddy Trevor. You may have seen him earlier on our channel. He likes to rev his car a lot.
Oh, other one. Yeah. Here. What happened?
Found a thing on the road.
What's that?
Go look at my front valence.
No!
2 cracks now.
No! Where'd that come from?
There was something in the road. I don't know what it was.
Should we finish this?
Yeah, real quick.
Alright. We're finishing our unboxing. I got my intake finally.
Ooh.
This is the big deal right here. I think that's a thumbnail right there.
Electric. That is
That sounds good. Look at those runners from the inside.
Wow. Made of, oh, there you go.
Damn.
Wow. It's well done.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So apparently these runners and like those inner trumpets are like better than even the real CSL one.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're gonna gain how much horsepower?
Probably like 20, 25, maybe a little bit more with like a dyno tune that like takes into the fact that I have my headers and exhausts and all that.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. We won't have the greatest baseline. We'll just have stock as our baseline, which is like 333.
Okay.
I want to be there for that dyno tune.
And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Habibi Motorsports. That's like the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that there are some like S54 specific tuners out there, so I might do like go there and then have them remote tune. I don't know. I also ordered the map sensor, so instead of running the Alpha Intune, I'm gonna actually get a map sensor so that my car's computer can adjust to variations in the atmosphere. So whether it's hot or cold, it can actually adjust, and it's not just like a, static. So that's the plan, guys. We will show you everything and all our steps throughout the way, but that's our first unboxing, and that is what we have so far. So stay tuned. What's up? All right, so I already took out the old intake. It's not too bad. You gotta take out your cabin air filter up here, and then there's a little bracket, this little guy, which sits in there. There's gonna be some 10mm nuts underneath it. You undo those, and then you undo all your hose clamps, and then you can kind of manhandle it out. With this, I'm gonna have to change where the top of my oil stick comes out, because this airbox is not the same as the stock one, and that stock spot is no longer available. We're in the process of modifying that so that it can fit and we can check our oil. But just to be sure, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of mock this up to make sure the fitment will be okay. We will keep you posted on how that goes. All right, so from where we left off to now, here's what's happened. So I got this Dremel and cut this plastic back. Before I cut it, there was some interference between the intake and this, so I cut about almost a ½ inch off just to make sure that I have clearance and so that it'll never be hitting it or vibrating. Also, I finished up fabricating the oil dipstick. And what I did was pretty much, as you can, let me get light real quick. As you see here, it comes up and has that bend. And after that bend, I almost made it as straight as I could. It's gonna feed out right here. So in this general space is where that snorkel will be for the intake, and this just pops out right underneath it. So it's pretty convenient. I also switched out the provided new sensor here. The difference between this and the old one is the path that this hose takes. Once this fits in here, it reaches over to the new location on the CSL Airbox, which is different from the OEM one. So you just put this plug, the old one you pull it out and you put this one in here, and that's just about it. This little sensor plugs in up there. I'll plug it in once everything else is together. Meanwhile, over on the Airbox itself, I went ahead and got the silicone boots that go from the intake over to the other part of the intake, the throttle bodies. Went ahead and got the hose clamp secured on this side so that when I install it on the car, all I have is these ones that go around the throttle bodies. I went ahead and did all the screws on the bottom side of it so that when you're looking at the box, all you see is these metal bands in there. So that's where we are right now. Tips for bending the oil dipstick: I would recommend just putting it in a vise with some towels, tightening it down, and just slowly and carefully maneuvering it. You can use the vise itself to straighten it out where you need to straighten it, and where you have pre-existing curves, if you put a straight part next to it in the vise, you can kind of adjust how much that curve is. So as we get to putting that on, we will go ahead and show you that. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back, guys. So we got everything done up. I'm gonna run you through what I did, and then we'll check it out. So check out where these hose clamps are. Basically, you gotta make sure that they're not gonna interfere with these bolts, because they actually rotate with the throttle body. What do you call that, little door?
Yeah.
So I went ahead and did left side here, left side here. Hopefully this one's out of the way over here. So it's important to make sure those don't hit.
Well, that one's
This one's
possibly,
questionable.
yeah.
We might have to adjust that one.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Can't see anything in there.
I also installed the map sensor. If you're gonna do the map sensor conversion, and that's right there, all you do to get there is undo a 10 mil right here and right here. You can see that they're actually gone right now. I'm getting ready to install them back in. But you pop this air rail, and there's little spacers. You take the one out of the second throttle body and install that part there. Now if you're doing alpha N tune, then it's really irrelevant to you. But if you're doing the map sensor, that's where it goes. I routed the wires back along this seam, through the back, and then it's gonna pop into the ECU. For those doing that map sensor conversion, it's the 52 pin plug. The gray plug comes out. Red and green goes to red and green. They supply this little connector. And then it also comes with a yellow wire, which goes to pin 18, and a brown wire, which goes to pin 16. The pin markings are all labeled inside. It's pretty self-explanatory. I recommend routing everything through different gasket points like this that make this whole area waterproof and debris proof.
Heat proof.
And heat proof. So now I'm getting ready to get the ECU back in there. I sent it off to Kassel Performance and they did the whole CSL conversion for mine. But if you're just getting a tune, you wouldn't have to worry about this. You just go through your OBD2 port and load up in your alpha end tune. That's where we're at. Stay tuned. All right, boys and girls, we're about to do our first startup. Right now I got all the ECU wiring plugged back in. I'll tidy up all that stuff later, but I do want to just go ahead and turn it on and make sure that it works. So we're about to find out if I did everything right, which I think I did. Let her rip?
Sure. Really do it again. That's pretty cool.
You hear it sucking?
Yeah.
Well,
Let's go to the dyno.
it works. Well, folks, stay tuned. We'll get out and give it a spin here soon.
It is now.
Welcome to the Cherry Garage. We have our CSL carbon fiber intake airbox. Ours is actually by Turner Motorsport in the car, and we are gonna go for a drive and let you know our first impressions. Let's do it. All right, let's go.
Of course, I have the craziest hair day today. All right, so what are we doing?
Well, we just put in the CSL intake and we're gonna go see what it sounds like and give some first impressions, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if it can hear that whistle.
Can you hear that whistle, guy?
So on like soft throttle, you can hear where, you know, where the engine load's not too loud, but the exhaust isn't too loud, but you're still under load. You can hear it sucking air in. It kind of gives a little whistle. Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be cool. I'm excited. Sounds good.
Yeah.
That thing is good.
You can definitely hear it, right? You can hear the intake.
Seems stronger to me.
Definitely feel the difference in power.
Yeah.
And you can definitely hear the intake once you get in the upper RPMs.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to that too hard. I was just a little scared for my life, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty nice.
I like it.
I would give it a good review.
Makes me smile.
Does it?
Yeah.
Nice. You want to drive it?
No.
Wow, dude. So if you look to the left, there's this really cool building. Looks like it's under construction.
Really cool Fiero.
Whoa, look at that Fiero. Wait, it
Whoa!
says the garage and there's some cherries. Dude, I think that's the cherry garage.
Let's go in there.
Bet.
Are you parking here?
Well, do you want to go back to the cherry garage or do you want to?
I don't know. Do you want to go back to the cherry garage?
I hate you.
Yeah, let's go back.
All right.
I got BMWs to not sit in.
Well, guys, so that is that'll be the how to install the CSL and just kind of a little bit of how it is. We're planning to go ahead and also do a dyno day with this to give us some tangible numbers that we can look at to see, you know, what kind of power it's actually giving us. We'll also do a more thorough review of it and just kind of all the little quirks of what we find out over the next couple weeks. And we will also,
Sorry.
where was I?
And we're also.
And we'll also do some POV driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see considering the M3 and what is now basically a CSL conversion of it. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe,
And share.
peace.